Hello everyone, welcome to this video. I will demo the feature Shared Filesystems first added to CloudStack 4.20. You can see in the UI that a new class is added to the storage section. Using this, users can create and manage shared file systems which can be accessed by multiple instances over NFS. So let's go ahead and create a new shared file system. In this form, the first three fields are visible only to admins. We can specify the owner type, account or project, domain or the account, and project in case the owner type project is selected. That account or project will own the shared file system. For a user account, these three fields will not be visible, and the user account creating the shared file system will be the owner. We can specify the name, description, zone, file system format which will be installed on the shared file system, the network which will be attached to the shared file system, the disk offering which denotes the size and some other details, and compute offering for instance which will be hosting the shared file system. The minimum requirement for compute offering is 2 CPU cores, 1024 MB RAM. Also, it should be HA enabled. So let's create the shared file system. Internally, how this is implemented is CloudStack will start an instance, attach a data volume to the instance. It will then install format and install the file system format which is specified. It will do some configurations and it will export the shared file system over NFS. So this is ready now. Details give some information regarding the size, file system format, and some read and write related stats. On the left hand side, you can see the network instance hosting the shared file system, the data volume which has the data, compute offering, and the storage pool where the data volume is present. The access tab tells us how to mount the shared file system on the instances. The networks tab has the network details. We can also add more networks to this shared file systems, and the VMs on all the networks which are added here can mount the shared file system. There is a metrics tab and events tab also. Metrics tab has some metrics about CPU memory and disk usage. So let's try to mount this shared file system on some instances. So let's open console for 2 of the instances and we'll mount the shared file system there. This is the export path and the mount there. Pardon me. So going to the mount there, we can see the NFS export size and other details as well. Let's touch a file here. Now let's go to the next instance and do the same there. Let's go to the mount there and check if that file is present. So it's present. Let's go to the shared file system section once again and look at the workflows which are available. So we can update the shared file system's name and description. We can stop the shared file system. We can restart it. There's an option to do restart with cleanup, which will basically reinitialize the shared file system instance to the original state. It will not touch the data or the installed file system. We can change the disk offering. It is not possible to shrink the size, but we can increase the size. So let's do a custom disk offering and increase this to 10 GB. So once we stop the file share, some more options would be visible. So let's do that. As we can see, the size has changed here. So now we can see one more action button, which is change service offering. So using this we can scale the instance, we can add more CPU or RAM, or we can also decrease number of CPU RAM or anything, but not we have the minimum requirement, so it has to meet that. The shared file system has the instance and data volume attached, which can be seen in the instance and the volume sections. So let's go here and see. So this instance is by the name of shared FS, then the shared file system name, and then some UUID. It is possible to assign this instance to a backup offering. So let's just do this with a dummy backup provider. So it has been added to a backup offering. We can configure backup, we can start backup here, and we can see the backups here, and we can also restore the instance to older backup if needed. So let's go to the instance once again. We can see that, so let's go to the shared file system section, and we can see data volume here. So if you open it, we can see the data volume related details. It is possible to take volume snapshot as well, so that is also possible, and we can do other snapshot related things as well. So this was an introduction to shared file systems. I hope this was useful, and thank you for your time.